Hello everyone, welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to the Daily Guitar Drawer. Very quick vid today, but we've got this pretty cool 2014 Fender Strat. It's like a pawn shop thing, you know, you can see it's a bit of a mashup. Let's start on the bod. I mean, quite obviously we've got these pickups changed out. We've got like a kind of Texas style bridge pickup, neck pickup, beg your pardon. And then we've got these Seymour Duncan humbuckers, which I think are not original and also rather ugly. Then we've got the pick guard, which is quite clearly from a thin line telly. So that's a bit odd. We've got a compound radius on the neck. I've got like a 7.25 to a 9.5. It's a one-piece neck, so we've got the skunk stripe down the back. We've got a bullet style truss rod, 70s, whacking great headstock, proper 70s. And we've got these 70s style tuners as well. So it's a cool guitar, it's a total mashup, and it actually sounds really good, really high output, really quite aggressive, and you know, all the tones that you can get from this pickup combination. I think it's a good one. I always think that humbuckers on the neck can be a bit like mushy and smushy. I think this pickup looks like a house of tone. I'm probably going to be wrong, but if I'm right, I'll be really chuffing myself. Okay, so because this is just a little video that's just basically promoting the guitars and the guitar drawer, this is pretty, you know, let's just have a rambly chat. Like, let's get a comment thread coming up. I want to know what you guys think about the Pawn Shop series by Fender. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you like the kind of the mashup idea? Do you like the idea of borrowing from what Fender had to offer and splicing it all together? Or do you think it's a massive gimmick? Do you think that it's just nonsense? Do you think they just had loads of spare parts left over they didn't know what to do with? Don't know. What do you reckon? Comments, comments, comments. Just gonna give these frets a little bit of a rub with the fret rubber because they're a bit dirty, but it's a maple board and we don't want to screw around taping up and buffing and all that. So these rubbers are actually great for this little job. For my part, and for my opinion, if you care, I like the idea of these pawn shop guitars. I like the idea of not being overly rigid. Well, I'm kind of half and half. I like the idea of not being overly rigid about sticking to the design of things. And I've always liked the idea of modded guitars. However, you are inevitably going to end up with some howlers because you're taking the design process into your own hands away from professional designers, and not everyone was born to be a designer. So as a result, I think you're just inevitably going to get some ugly guitars. But ugly isn't a problem. Boring is in the world of guitars. So there's always that. So screws out, let's have a look. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. I got it right. House of Tone. These are brilliant pickups. Yeah, these are really, really fabulous pickups. 5.8K, Texas style, single coil. I knew it. I knew it. So essentially what we've got here is a really well modded guitar that is going to sound, well, I can vouch for it already. I've already played it. Sounds banging. Now I just want to show you, here's our House of Tone pickup, just to prove I was right. But here, oh my God, this is so bad. Horrendously done wiring. It's like I've done it. Shut up, Sam. Yeah, I mean, just a hellhole mess. We've got burnt wires here. We've got dull solder here. We've got just like this big flappy bare wire here. We've got just this is like an absolute mess. I'm amazed it works, but it does work. So let's see. I've got to decide whether to do something about this. All right, I cannot let this go. This is not okay. So let's solder. Let's solder this on, shall we? Okay, so that's now, although slightly globular, definitely more secure, just a whole lot better. Now there's a couple of other bits I need to tackle. So I just noticed, sadly, we have a little ding in the fret right at the top. There's two, in fact. It looks like someone's dropped something. The string has just ploughed into it. That won't do. I'm going to have to do a level crown polish after all. But do not worry. You do not have to watch it. Okay. She's done. Nice flat frets, nice and polished. And you didn't even have to watch it. You're welcome. Electronics are done. Set up, string up, set up, and we're off. Give you a demo. She's done. Beautiful new frets, beautiful new electronics, set up and sounding gorgeous. If you want this rather interesting guitar, get yourself over to the Daily Guitar Drawer and support an amazing museum and potentially get this delivered to your door. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.